Today is October 2nd, 2023. Me and a friend of a trading buddy of mine stated that when we started this year, that we declared that it would be this year that we will turn the corner and finally join the 5% of the trading crowd. It looks like we may just have turned the corner. And the most important thing about trading, what I've noticed that I was not aware of for the past 2 to 3 years, is setups. Setups are doors. That's it. Setups are doors. Okay? S&B Capital has this thing called a setup, but they have also a catalyst. Setup includes the catalyst. So it's a setup. Okay? It's a setup. So once a setup is understood, then that is the entry to any stock, and it keeps me focused on what I need to do. And what I've noticed about a correlation between 12 straight losses and dishwashing and being a prep cook is very similar. I noticed that when I'm West Side Drive-In has at least 3 cooks. One cook that does the grill, one cook does the frying, French fries, mushrooms, calamari, and fish sandwiches, things like that. And then there's the dinner side, which is me, which essentially covers everything else and have to provide everyone else with everything. And when I'm doing something, and when somebody on the other side yells and screams and says, "Where is it?" then I get a little bit miffed. I get a little bit upset. Okay? Here I am. I'm like fetching ice cream and then bring it from the freezer all the way from the back to the front and to the drive like every few minutes. And then I have to make stroganoff, prepare everything, and then I have to drop fingers, and then I have to scoop up and then get au jus prepared and put it in the middle. And then I have to get all these salads all taken care of, right? And then all of a sudden, somebody drops like a splash of liquid on the ground for me to fall, so I have to bend down and pick it up. And here I am, I'm getting miffed, and somebody's screaming at me. And what that will do is unravel everything that I've done, right? And so the next order that comes in, I'm checking to myself, what's going on here? Okay, I got this order, and I'm like, my brain has a certain capacity. And when that capacity has been chiseled away with additional thoughts, it diffuses the thoughts that I had going forward, which causes a domino effect. What I've noticed about day trading is when I am losing 12 straight, the first one will cause me to be irate, upset, and miffed. And the second one and third one, and by the time I get to the 10th one, I am like devastated. I'm like, my adrenaline's pumping, my heart rate's running, my eyes are wide open, and I don't even realize that I haven't eaten lunch. And by that time, hours and hours have passed. That's just like day trading. So it's good to just focus on the setup. Just focus on the setup. And I have to tell myself, when I'm in that situation, just get through the day. What's the next one that I need to do? Okay, what order at Westside Drive-In do I need to fill and put it out there so that it's perfect for the customers? Day trading is the same way. So what? I lost the first one. It happens. It's when I'm doing it, I may be inching forward, and there may be a slight advantage now. Just like blackjack, right? Blackjack apparently an astute individual can push the odds of winning above 50%. And As long as the person keeps playing and playing and playing, that odds will catch up and make that person profitable. And that's what day trading is as well. And one of the things to avoid is allowing the emotions to erase all logic from the brain, so that I can take a look at the first loss and still keep looking at the setup. What is the setup telling me? Forget about what happened. What is the setup telling me? What is the setup telling me?